Gaia Project. We're going to play through a round here. I am playing solo. If you haven't seen my review on this, you might check that out. It is basically this game. We're about halfway through, and I figured I'd just do a quick round of play so you can see how the AI works. Again, this is playing solo, and some noteworthy things. We in this particular round, round 4, we're going to get some extra points if we build mines. And we are still going for 2 of to be the best in 2 of these end game scoring tiles. This one has to do with having a structure on at least every tile. There's 7 tiles that make up this galaxy, and for instance, we're on 1, 2, 3 of them right now. So we've got a ways to go, but so does the AI opponent. They're blue, I'm white, and we're both at 3 right now. And then here we've got we want to have at least a structure on as many different colored planets as possible, and we're both tied at 3 right now as well. And then that purple token just has to do, if you're playing solo, you have to at least beat 6. You got to get at least over, you got to get basically on every single tile to get first place on that track, and at least 5 different planets to get first place on that track. So let's get to it here. I have the first place marker, and so I get to go first. And well, first of all, we got to get our income. So in doing that, we look around at a few things, and I can see that I'm going to get some more power here, +1 and +1. So I'm going to go over here, and I grab 2 power, and I put them in my number 1 bowl. Then I can start cycling some power, and that says 4. So you always go from bowl 1 to bowl 2, and then bowl 2 to bowl 3. So I'm going to cycle 1, 2. You know what? And you can choose when you do each one. So instead of, before I get my 2 free ones, I'm going to cycle 1, 2, 3, 4 power up there. Then I'm going to get these 2. And that way I just end up, well, yeah, it'll cycle a little faster if I do it that way. Now we go here. We're not going to get any income. If this was exposed, I'd get some money, but I don't. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 ore. So we'll keep track of that. 2, 3. And then let's go over here. I'm going to get 2 knowledge. That's our blue stuff up here. Now it's important, that was just on my board here. Look over here, here's my starting bonus tile I took. I do get a couple money, so we'll just boop, boop, not like that. And then up here on this track, I have researched some income in knowledge here. So I'm going to get 3 more blue. So I'm at 5. And that is it for now. That's my income. Now we go into the Gaia phase, which I haven't tried to terraform anything, but during the Gaia phase, these tokens all move back to the bowl, and it's part of the Itar's power. What happens is, for every 4 tokens that I cycle from this area to this area, I get to pick a tech tile. So 1, 2, there's my 4. And now we're going to go up here and we're going to pick one. I'm looking out here and I have sort of a plan. I need to get to this white planet, unless the AI beats me to it, because that's the easiest for me to terraform. So, and then that's going to put me in range of a lot of green planets, and that actually will help. If I can get on that one, that'll be 1 extra tile right there. This is one I'm not on, and then if I can go over and build on this green planet, that would be another galaxy tile that I'm on. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and let's take this one. And it just means now every green planet I build a mine on, I'm going to get 3 extra victory points. So we'll put that right there. Now when you take a tech tile, you get to move up on the research track. So, well, I think this one will do me the most good right now. So let's move that up. That means I instantly get 2 more of these little QIC tokens. Got him. I got myself a bundle over here. So I could potentially take some of these actions. I could take this action, trade in 4, and get another tech tile. Or I trade in 3 and rescore a Federation token. I think that's what it means. Or I can score points anyway. Oh, so many options. Let's now actually, officially take our first turn. So, I don't know what the AI is going to do. I want to make sure I get over here and get that planet. So what I need to do is, I am white, so it's not going to cost anything extra to terraform a white planet. I just need to be able to reach it. So I'm going to use this. My range currently right now is 1. I can only terraform, build on planets that are right next to me. However, if I use a green QIC token, it extends my range by 2. So I'm going to discard this. Now my range is 3. So that means from this 1, 2, 3, I can build now on that planet, and I will do just that. And I'm going to spend the 2 money and 1 ore, 1, 2, and 1, and then I'm going to grab this guy, plop him right on there. Now for doing that, I get 2 points because that's just the way this round rolls. So I'm going to go over here and bump that up 2. And then I just built on another different tile, so I get to bump up on this track. Boop. Okay. And let's see what the AI does now. So we got the first round, you got to flip over 2. That goes there, this goes here. And it's a little weird on the eyeballs, but you have to kind of pay attention. Yeah, we're going to ignore the right side, and we're going to ignore the left side. And we're only going to pay attention to the middle. And of course, this is a build a mine action. So now we go through a set of tiebreakers. And it's saying it's, first of all, it's going to build according to this top end scoring tile. So it wants to build on a tile it doesn't have a structure on. So, and then it's going to have to build within range 2. So let's check that out. So it is on this, and it is on, so it's on this one, it's on this one, it's on that one. So it's going to range 2 on something it's not on. So it could, so here's a tile, could build there. From here, it can't reach any tile that within range 2 that it's not already on. This one it could though, could reach this green planet. So that's going to be it's going to be green planet or this blue planet. Then we go further down the list, and actually before we look more at this, it's going to build on a planet that it terraforms the least. So if it's playing blue, that means it's going to go on a green, white, or red planet first. Well, or of course blue first. So it's going to build on this blue planet right now, because that's it's its home planet. And by building there, it's following that guideline of building on a different tile. So it is going to scooch up 1 on that track as well, just following me step for step. It does not get those bonus points up here though. Every time it builds a mine, it's going to get bonus points according to this little number up here. It's actually at the end of the round, it's going to get 6 extra bonus points. If it was rounds 1 through 3, it'd only get 4 extra bonus points. So that's kind of how that works. And that's it. Oh, then it gets 1 point. You have to look on the left side here. It's going to get just 1 point for the heck of it. That's why. So now it's back to me. Okay. I think that I better keep building, because if that's already making me nervous now that it's already starting to build. So what I want to do is I want to build on this tile right here, because I don't have a structure on it. It's going to help with my in scoring. So, but it's range 2, and so I'm going to have to spend a green token just to be able to reach it, because my range is 1 right now. And then to terraform a green planet, you don't spend ore, you just spend another green QIC token. So I have to spend 1 to reach it, 1 to terraform it. Then I have to spend the 2 gold and 1 ore, 1, 2, and 1 to build it. Now here we go. Bam. A couple things happen now. So I get 2 points for this particular round. I also get 3 points for having built on green planet. So I'm going to get 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we built on another different galaxy tile. So we go up 1 on there. All right. Let's continue. So now this is actually going to get slid off. This will scooch over. Let's see what the AI does next. It is going to be a faction action. Okay. So now we have to go up and we have to look at this card. So it gets to go up on the research track of the Gaia research track. So it's already been climbing up there, so it gets to go up there. So it just does that. Now it's going to build it's going to build a mine, but this time the tiebreaker is a trans-dim planet. Okay, so it's going to build a mine on a trans-dimensional planet, first and foremost. And so we look here, and also it has a little handy sheet. We've got this little cheat sheet there that you can look at and refer to. That's all about the solo. And let's see where it's going to build. So it wants to build on a trans-dimensional planet that is within range 4. So it could build here. He could build here. Any trans-dimensional planet within range 4 of its blue. It could build there. Oh my goodness, it could build there. So that's kind of a tricky one. It can actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so and then let's see here. It wants to build. It's not having anything to do with these end game things. Wait, is it? Final scoring tiebreaker. Oh yeah, well yeah, it is. If okay, then we'd have to refer to this card. This card says it's not going to have anything to do with that. So that's fine. Okay, so it doesn't care about the end-game scoring. It's going to be range 4, and then it wants to be basically closest to me is sort of the next step there, I believe. Final scoring, fewest terraforming steps, closest to my planets. Okay, so that is most likely not, it's going to be this one right here, because I'm smack dab. They'll be smack dab in the middle of me. So that's the one it's going to build on. So we go down here. We grab its mine. We place it there. Now when you place it on a trans-dimensional planet, it doesn't do any kind of Gaia forming or anything. It doesn't have to go through all the extra steps. You just put down a green planet and plop it right down on there. So there we are. And yeah, and you'll notice I haven't changed anything here because nobody's built on a different planet yet. So we're still kind of locked up there. And this isn't a different tile than it was already on, so it doesn't get to move up on that track either. Teehee. Now, though, it gets 2 points just for being cool, I guess. Automa's cool points. There's that. Okay, now, my turn again. Let's see here. What do we need to do? Well, we can start. So before I forget, one thing we can do as the Itars is we can start cycling power into our third bowl by discarding one into our Gaia bowl. So I discard one of the Gaia and I can move one over here. Discard there, one over there. Discard there, one over there. I'm going to start doing it because again, at the beginning of next round, then for every 4 I have here, I get to take a tech tile. So I want to be cycling stuff. I need to get more of these up here so I can keep doing that. I want to keep building because the AI has taken 2 actions now that have spread it across there, and I just don't want to. I want to be able to maybe get to this tile, and because I'm going to get points for building mines, so I might as well just kind of keep up with that if I can. So what we're going to do is take this action right here. This one is an orange action, so I get to cover this in. It says I get to do a free terraforming step, no additional cost. So we'll do that. And we have to look over here and we realize if I want to build here, I have to, 1, terraform 1 step because I am white and going from white to a gray planet is 1 step. So, but taking this particular action that I got on my booster says I can terraform 1 step for free. So I don't have to spend any extra ore. Otherwise, I'd have to spend 3 extra ore just to take that step. But I don't have to. Now I just need to reach the darn thing. And my range of 1 is not good enough. So I have to spend QIC token. There's that. Then I can build it. And I'm going to spend another 1, 2, and another 1. And I'm going to build a mine right there. I'm going to get my 2 points because that's the way this round is going. And it's not a different planet again, so I didn't move up on that track, but I did build on a different tile, so I get to go. I'm on 6 different tiles. I'm on all but 1. I am not on this one. So I just need to get myself on that one, and I will have maxed that out. So we are done. Let's see what the AI does. Boop, boop. Scooching and scooching. Again, we're just looking at the centers, not on the left or the right. It's going to upgrade. So first it would upgrade to its biggest structure. It already has the biggest structure. Then it's going to do one of these, and it's going to replace one of these. It's going to replace a mine. It's going to replace a mine closest excuse me, to my structures. So this is very much closest to my structure. So it is going to replace this. So we'll pop that there. This goes back here. And now I can cycle some power because it's built next to one of my structures, but according to the strength of my structures, which just a power of 1 does have these mines, so I get to cycle 1 free power. If you cycle any more than that, you have to spend victory points to do it. But it was only 1 power, so I got to cycle 1 free power, which I did. Now then, he gets a point. Yeah, he gets 1 point. Boop. And we're done. Back to me. So, we've taken advantage, I think, of all the building mine stuff that we can, or that we want to. Now, let's start, well, let's do this again. So this is a free action too, by the way. I can just cycle this over here and discard this over there. Boom. So now I'm going to get my tech tile next round, and that's a very good thing. And I can spend 4 of these right now and take one of these actions here. Well, what do we need? Let's just move up on the research track. So it costs 4 to move up on the research track. So now I can move up anywhere here. So if I wanted to move this up to here, I could. And it's not a bad idea either. And if I move up to here, I take top spot, and I'm going to get some instant points there, but I'd have to spend my Federation token, flip it over basically, to do it. Or I could just move up on this track, which, oh wait, I'm not blue. I'm white. So I could go from here to here. Ooh, and I could get 4 of those. Oh, that is nice. Or if I can go up here, I get 1 more income. I think we're going to do this. So we're going to move up on a research track. In doing that, you have to spend, and it says you got to flip over a Federation token. You have to have a Federation token to be able to do that. And I do. So I spend my Federation token because I'm just, I'm unified enough to be able to develop such incredible technology. And then I get 4 of these tokens. Love these little green tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There we go. And now, too, top spot, blue could never reach there. Only one person can be at the top spot. And this is going to be worth 4, 8, 12 points for each step above. One of your tokens is above this, basically this black bar. You get 4 points. So that's going to be worth 12 points for me at the end of the game. This one is already worth 8 points because it's 8 points for the blue. This one's going to be worth 4 points for me, and I'm going to keep going up on that one too. Oh, you betcha. So that is my turn. And let's go back over to automa. Boop. Over. Okay. So easy peasy action. This means it's just going to cover up one of these actions, and it's going to start from the left side. It's going to move over 2. So that's these actions, or actually I should say this whole row of actions, but it's going to start from the left side and go 1, 2. It's going to cover up that one right there, and then it's going to get 1 point. Doop. That's it. Back to me. All right. Well, let's see here. Maybe we should think about using, let's do this first. So let's first cover this up. This is my little power that I got, one of my tech tiles. I need to cycle 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll go ahead and, don't want to bring, well, so that's actually my action. That is an action, so it gets back over to the AI. Whoop. Let's see what the AI is going to do. Oh my gosh. Build another mine. It's going to get 3 points. Oh, that's not good. All right, so building another flipping mine. Okay, now, eventually, it's going to zigzag. It's going to go bottom up, and it's going to get to that one. Boop. And it's going to take a mine, and it's going to place it right there. And then it's going to give me, I get to cycle 1 free power. Boop. And that is it. It has built on a different type, so it gets to go up 1 on there. It's now ahead of me on that track, and then AI gets 3 points. Dang it. I don't really generate any money. So why don't we just go ahead and spend these 4 power, take this action, which says cycle 4 power, get 7 money, and then let's get money, and we'll be back up to 11. Okay. Now let's go back over to the AI. See what's got going on. All right. It's going to cover up this power, one from the right. That'll be this one. So I shall put a token on there. And then it's going to get 3 points. Passes me up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we'll notice too, it's at these horizontal, these cards that are horizontal. Now when it flips over, any of these cards, if it happens to have that red X right there, it's going to pass. See, it doesn't have one on that card, but it does have one on that one. But it'll only start after we start digging into these last 3 cards here. It might be just good to have a ton of ore. We've got some money. We've got all these QIC tokens. We can take some tactiles. I like to have kind of options to be able to just blow right by, just depending on what move I need to make the AI takes later. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to pass for now. And yeah, because that would just give me 3 extra income. That's fine. I'll take a bunch of ore next round. So I'm going to pass. So when I pass, you basically take this, and you go up here, and I get to pick a different starting round tile here. Well, I'm going to be generating, so 3, 4, 5 blue. I'm at 6. That would put me at 7. That doesn't do me a ton of good. I think we're going to take this one because I can get another green token, which those are very versatile, and I'll get some money again. So we'll take this, and now it is the AI's turn. So I'm going to retain my first player token, which is good. And then we're going to discard you, and it's going to scooch over there, and we're going to see, aha. So passes. So in passing, then what happens is we look over here, or over here I should say, and it's going to take the leftmost starting round tile. So it's going to take this one and replace it with this one. This one's going to go slid to the right. So that'll be the next round starting booster tiles to take from. And then we discard everything. So this gets discarded, this gets discarded. So now we've got this, but what happens now is another random card gets added to the AI's deck. We're going to be shuffling this up in before the beginning of the next round. And now we look at this up here, and this is saying that we're at the end of round 4, but it's going to get 6 points. You use the right side when you're past round 3, and you use the left side if you're rounds 1 through 3. Well, we're in round 4, so it's going to get 6 points instead of 4. So we'll flip this over, and that just kind of, I built 3 mines, so I got 6 points too. So we were kind of even Steven on that one. But you can see he's starting to pull ahead. Whoop, whoop. Up to 50 now. Now I'm stuck back here at that. And we are done for the round. So again, this would get shuffled up, and then I would take 3 cards and I'd have them horizontally, and I'd put this stack back on top of it, and that would be resetting the AI to take on round number 5. And that is a round in the life of Gaia Project solo.